Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Wise people have no problems. Ignorant people also don't have problems. But those who think that they are wise, but in fact are otherwise, they have got all the problems. And the reason is, we are not ready to learn from the experiences of our life. We run after the Guru. Guru will teach us. In Kaivalya Upanishad, right in the beginning, a thought comes. Athashvalayano Bhagavantam Parameshtinam Upasametyovacha Adhihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtham Sada Sadvihi Sevyamanam Nigudham Yaya Chirat Sarva Papam Vyapoya Parat Param Purusham Yadi Divyam Tasmai Sovaja Pitamahascha Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yoga Davaihi. Ashwalayan asked his Guru Brahmaji Parameshtinam, "Oh Bhagwan, kindly teach me Brahma Vidya. Because Brahma Vidya is Varishtham, is the highest Vidya, highest knowledge. Please teach me. Because all the wise people have sought that, I also want that. Teach me." And Brahmaji, Guru Maharaj washes his hands. He says, Shraddha, Bhakti, Dhyana, Yogat, Avaihi. Avaihi means you learn. See, my approach to life is totally different than the routine approach. We depend on the Guru. Guru Maharaj, please teach me. Guru Maharaj. Nobody can teach anything to anybody. We have to learn ourselves. And if we are not ready to learn, nobody can help us in life. See? And therefore, when we say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Now, what do we understand the meaning of this mantra we chant every day? We say, Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Maheshwara, Guru is Brahman. No. One person asked me this question in Varanasi. Varanasi is a place of Kabirji. And many people know so many dohas of Kabir. One of the doha is, Guru Govinda Dou Khade Kake Lagu Pai Balihari Guru Apaki Govinda Dikho Lakhai. He says, Swami, what is the meaning of this thing? I said, don't worry, this problem will not come in front of you. See? Guru and Govinda, if they are two, then the problem is, isn't it? The basics are not clear. Then we keep on running. So, this mantra that we chant, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, if we reinterpret it in proper way, then you will see the whole approach to the spiritual life will change. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Now, who are these three? Brahmaji is the creator. Vishnu Bhagavan is the sustainer or maintenance. And Shivaji is the destroyer. So, is it the Brahma is Guru or the Guru is Brahma? See? An ocean can become a wave. Wave can never become an ocean. We will disappear in the ocean. So, what we have to understand? We are learning the process of learning. Okay, this is the basic thing, don't forget about it. So, when we understand Brahmaji is the creator. So, if Brahmaji is our Guru, then where is that Brahmaji, outside or inside? Now, like, where is the hunger? Hunger is in the stomach. Where is the food? Food is in the table, on the table, in the plate. Will the hunger go? By keeping the food outside. Then, where the hunger is, there the food must disappear. Where are the problems? Problems are not outside. Problems are in the mind. Isn't it? All problems are only in the mind. There is no problem outside. But what happens? We are all the time so extrovert, and then as a result, we want to change others. If somebody overtakes the vehicle the wrong way, immediately we become angry. You become angry, that person is comfortable. Now who is suffering? See, the first thing we have to learn in our life is what is our approach to life. So the first thing is learn. What we have to learn? Invoke Brahmaji. Now be attentive. Our parents have given us body. And this body is going to die. Whether you like it or you don't like. So the body which with we move in this world is not pakka, it's going to finish. So do we mean that in every life we have to again do the guru and learn, or what? No. Then what is a guru? Guru is, see, that experience of our life. Experience happens in the mind. Experience doesn't happen outside. Experience doesn't happen to the body. Experience happens only to the mind. See? So if something happened in our life, and because of that, we have changed the direction of our life. Now, enough is enough. Now, these worldly achievements and failures, possessions and relations are no more an issue for us. Because something has happened. See, the other day probably I gave this example. Tulsidas' example. His wife scolded him. You are so mad after this wretched body made up of blood and fecal material. If you are that much mad after Bhagwan Ram, he will reveal to you. So this experience has happened to him. Then that has changed his complete direction. So for him, who is the Guru? Not the wife, but his own ability to learn. See, in Bhagavad Mahapuran, there are so many stories. One is that of Bhagwan Dattatreya. You all know Bhagwan Dattatreya. When King Yadu, he was moving on the banks of Ganges at the base of Himalayas, he saw this Avadhut Mahatma comfortably sitting down. And in his very presence, this king felt totally different experience. He said, "Sir, who are you? What are you? Where from you got this? Who is your Guru?" And in response, he says, "I have got 24 Gurus." See, You are all rich in America as compared to our poor India. Isn't it? Our poverty is your prosperity. That day when I went to Mamata's house, I saw her younger daughter, very sweet. And I didn't want to hurt her, so I kept my mouth shut. She had all torn pants on. So I thought, I should buy some pant and give her. Her parents are so poor, they can't give her a nice pant. See? You are all rich people. How many clothes you have got? Too many. Because you are rich. Poor person like me, 3-4 lungis, that's all. Nothing else. In the same manner, those who are poor, they have got only one guru. Ekkich guru hai. Then what happened? Maharaj, I'll tell you, see how this is important. This person came to me from Thane in Mumbai, along with other person. The other person knew me. This person came for the first time. And he asked me this question. Swami, he is my friend and he has some question. And I said, can he talk or is he dumb? He said, he can talk. Then let him talk. Don't be advocate for him. Then he said, Swamiji, all my chakras are open. My kundalini is fully awakened. But then what happened? My guru died. Now I don't know what to do next. Please guide me. So I said, get away from me. Why? I said, you already killed one guru. You are a guru killer. If I accept you as a disciple, you will kill me also. I don't want you. Go away. See? Guru cannot teach you anything. You have to learn. See? Therefore, when we are clear that real spiritual practice begins when we start learning. And there is no limit to the learning. Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to say always like this. I really revere him for this purpose. He used to say, a person should remain a seeker throughout life, never become a guru. The moment you become a guru, your learning process ends. And then you cannot grow wise. See? So when we are clear that any event in our life because of anybody or anything changes the direction of our life from the dogwards to the Godwards. That event which has changed the direction of our life is our Guru. See? Otherwise, we call Jagat Guru Shankaracharya. Now who listens to him? See friend, in our Bhagavan Sri Krishna's glory, we also chant Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Don't we say? If Bhagavan Krishna was Jagat Guru, why Duryodhan, Dushasan, Dhritarashtra did not listen to him? See? If I am the ultimate, everybody should listen to me, is it not? See my friends, don't push the Guru outside. The real spiritual practice begins when we take this firm resolution. And I'll give you one homework and I promise you, you will never do it. Because it is very simple. If I tell you, stand in the Ganges water, maybe up to your waist or chest, and raise your hand above with a Rudraksha Mala and start doing the Gayatri Purashcharan, you will do it. But what I am telling you, you will not do it. Don't think we can do it. Okay, do it. Take a nice copy, not a phone. and write the title of that copy for you. What I have learned today. Day 1. Only one thing you have to learn, not too many things. What I have learned today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 365. See? And whatever we have learned today, 3 days have passed, read first, second, third. Fourth day, what you have learned? Read 1, 2, 3, 4. See, friends. You will create your own scriptures. What for the scriptures are there? To teach us. But problem is not teaching, problem is learning. See, now this YouTube is making everything freely available. But how many of us are ready to learn it? Nothing. Therefore, Guru Brahma is, Brahmaji is Guru, and Brahmaji is a creator, and a creator is the one who has given us birth. So, out of an ordinary person that you and me are, a seeker is born. See, if this satsanga of ours, if it will change your understanding about spirituality, you have met your Guru. And that Guru is not outside person, but it is your ability to learn. See, Guru Brahma. And once we keep on moving in this world with this approach, see what happens. There was one gentleman in Mumbai, his name was Agrawal. I never met him afterwards. Once he took me to his house for breakfast. And when I went there, he said, Swamiji, my wife is very angry with me. I am taking you, but be prepared. You will get breakfast, but you will get banging also. I said, all right, never mind. I am accustomed to everything. जब breakfast खाता हूँ तो गाली क्यों नहीं खाऊं? Then I went there. And the moment we got out of the car and went, she in the gate door itself she started scolding me. Swamiji, you have spoiled him. I said, Mama, let me come in. Yes, you come in, you have breakfast, but why you have spoiled him? I said, what did I do, Mama? He was not like this earlier. After he met you, he has become like this. I was worried, no, what he has started doing. He said, earlier we used to discuss, argue, think about the things. Now he just doesn't. And one mantra, he says, you have given him this mantra. I said, no, I don't give mantra to anybody. He said, no, you have given him. And then she told the story. One Sunday we had to go for a marriage. And that day he goes for playing tennis. So I told him, this evening we have to go for a marriage, come early, we have to go for a marriage, okay, wedding ceremony. Don't delay, finish your tennis quickly. And he came at 6 o'clock and we had to leave at 6 o'clock. He came at 6 o'clock. And I was ready. You can imagine her condition. Poor lady, she was preparing herself in morning till evening. And this fellow with a tennis pant and shoes and a racket in the hand and all wet and one towel and sitting in the car. And she was furious. I told you, we are deluded. See, look here, 6 o'clock, I am ready, sit down, we'll go for the marriage. Are you going to come like this? You know what he said? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? This क्या फर्क पड़ता है has killed me. Anything that happens, he has only one answer. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? The other day I told, look here, our son is not waking up early. He is seeing all kinds of movies late night. कुछ बताओ उसको आप. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? I got so disgusted and you are the cause. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Be attentive. What it means. Don't react in life. Normally we react. See? Because I sit in the front seat, I see all the fun, tamasha going on. I was telling him today, our, what is his name? Soham Maharaj. Many people you can see in the car. When somebody takes the car the wrong way, the person sitting in his own place. Now, to whom he is showing that? People do that. You see, come on. See? This is a default setting. See? Therefore, क्या फर्क पड़ता है is the Mahamantra. But if we don't learn, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? It makes no difference to me. See, friends. And this is not just a joke. If you look within, when we were not in this world, nothing was lacking. When we will leave this world, nothing will be lacking. When we are here, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? But we carry the burden. See, children. Like in the USA, as if the children in USA only become teenagers. Nowhere else in the world children are teenagers. See, friends. Therefore, Guru Brahma, every experience that comes in our life is a guru if we learn from that experience. Then, Guru Vishnu. Vishnu is the one who maintains the world. Therefore, requires a lot of money. That's why his wife is Lakshmi. These are not technical terms. See? So, Guru Vishnu, he maintains. So, the seeker is born. When a seeker is born, he has to maintain his seekerhood throughout life. See, friends. In the 6th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, in reply to Arjuna's question, Arjuna asked this question, that if somebody is doing this yoga and if he is not able to finish his complete, then neither he belongs to this world nor the other world. What happens to him? Chinna abhramiva nashyati. Does he get destroyed like the clouds which are just disappearing in the sky? What happens to this? Yoga bhrashta. He has been doing his spiritual practice, but he has not attained perfection. What happens to him? Because he was on a spiritual practice, he was not able to enjoy the worldly things. And neither he has reached the absolute. What happens to him? Meaning, what happens to the seeker of truth when he dies? There Bhagavan says, Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe Yoga Bhrashtopi Jayate. Or, second option is, Athava Yoginam eva Kule Bhavati Dhimata. These are not accidents that somebody is born in a cultured, decent family and somebody is born in a very spiritual family and somebody is born in a Gundagardi family. These are not accidents. It's a continuity from the past. See, therefore, if we are walking the spiritual path as a seeker, Brahmaji has come in our life, now we have to maintain ourselves. And who can maintain us on a spiritual path? Only 2 words. Shraddha and Saburi. Faith and patience. Many of us lack these 2 things. Faith is not a weakness. It is an inner strength. Without faith, we can achieve nothing in life. And where faith is required? Where we are in the field of ignorance. See? Like we ask somebody on the roadside. I was going to Anandi in Maharashtra from Lonavala. Morning time, 5 o'clock, 5:30. And the driver, he didn't know. I said, hey, stop somewhere and we'll ask somebody if you know the direction. No, I'll find out. I said, stop, please. So he has to stop. I said, I'll ask if you feel ashamed of asking somebody. Then in the morning, one person was going with pagdi on the head, old man, with a lota in the hand, for Bahir Desha Gamanam. He was going. So we stopped the car and asked him. I said, Kaka, ये road कहाँ जाता है? You know, wisdom. What he told me, you know. Road कहीं नहीं जाता, road यही है. You can imagine. He was having a lota in the hand and pressure in the Madhya Pradesh. Yet wisdom was not compromised. I said, Gurudev, dhanya ho. Learn. He said, you should ask how to go, wherever you have to go. I said, yes sir, I agree with you. I was wrong. अब बताओ कहाँ जाना है? Now go back, first square, turn left, go, leave 2 lanes and third lane, take left. You will directly Anandi. Now what we have to learn? When you don't know, we have to have faith. Whether that person is telling right or wrong. Another example I'll give you, this happened in Kerala. How I was cheated. One school girl, because they know English, so I asked her. We stopped the car. I said, hey, we have to go to such and such place. Can you guide us? Yes, I can guide you. Can I sit in the car? I said, yes, you are welcome. So she sat in the car. She is told her, now go straight, now take right, left. Correct. Now, corner house, yes, stop there. Now, this is my house. Thank you for the lift. Now, go to the same place and ask somebody. Keralites, Mallus are not simple. Now, because she deceived me, does it mean everybody is bad in this world? This is learning. See, friends. So because she said like this, then okay, I will not ask any Malayali. No. Normally what happens? Out of one person, we make the opinion about the whole clan. See? This is not spiritual life. One of my friends, he asked me, Swami, do you know the signs of a Sindhi? I said, I don't know. How come you don't know? You know so many things. What are the signs of a Sindhi? I said, I don't know. He said, you see me? Yes. You see my wife? Yes. Now what is the difference between two of us? I said, both of you are Sindhi. But what is the difference? So I was looking at them. I said, you have got a round nose and she has got a sharp nose. He said, yes, you have come to a great closer. Therefore she is Sindhi. But I am not a Pakka Sindhi. How come? Why the Sindhis have got long nose, you know? I said, I don't know. Because the air is free. Now look here. So with one person, we generalize that all the Mallus are bad or Sindhis. No. That is not the spiritual life. So we have to start learning from this. And for keeping the process of learning, Shraddha. Shraddha is inner strength. Like we move throughout the world. When you take the flight, it is not necessary it will land. But don't we go? See, There was one man, he was boarding his flight and he heard the voice. Don't board this flight, get away. This is going to crash. And he did some acting. I got pain in the chest. I don't want to go by this flight. So he didn't go. And he got the news the flight crashed. Thank God, whosoever told me. Then he wanted to go by a train. So when he was getting into the train, again the same voice. Don't get into the train. This is going to derail. So he got down. He didn't continue. And the train derailed. God, you are saving me. Third time, he wanted to go by bus. The moment he got in, again the same voice. Don't get into this bus. This bus is going to get crashed. He got so angry. What the hell? Where were you when I got married? See, friends. Shraddha is inner strength. And Shraddha takes us beyond logic, beyond reason. By Shraddha alone, intuitive faculties developed. Shraddha gives us patience. See, those who don't have patience, they turn into patients. They have patience. But hurry up. Swamiji, how much time it takes to get realized? No. So, Guru Vishnu, we have to maintain ourselves on the spiritual path through and through. Don't keep on changing. Ganga gaye to Ganga Das, Jamna gaye to Jamna Das, ghar mein aaye to Devdas. Hold on to the truth. Then third point comes, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Now who is Maheshwara? Shiva. What he does, he is a destroyer. What he destroys? He destroys the obstacles on the path of spiritual evolution. And this is possible if we invoke this faith and conviction that when the Lord said, Yoga Kshemam Mahamya, I shall take care of your needs and I shall protect you. Have that conviction. Without conviction, we cannot exist. Today, what is our conviction? Our conviction is, I am body. Therefore, our whole life is lived as the body, for the body, on everybody. Is it not? Now, we have to start changing our convictions. Then we maintain ourselves on this path and difficulties will be removed by the Lord Shiva. Now, what are those? First of all, we are all expert in blaming others for our problems. Very simple rule, no? If I am a husband, the cause of my misery is my wife. So simple. You don't have to even think. If I am a mother, the cause of my misery is my children. So, we have to change this. How do we change it? Whatever happens in our life is the result of our past karma. Nobody is responsible for anything that is happening to me. The day we take this, like today I have eaten something more than I should have taken. In the whole day my stomach was very much uncomfortable. Then I can always blame Mama. Oh, you gave me that food therefore. No, blaming others. So if we are really walking spiritual path, we have to stop blaming the world. We are squarely responsible for all that happens in our life. Nobody is responsible. Now, how it is possible? Because in the last life we have done something good or bad. As a result, you are suffering the results. Nobody is responsible. But I don't remember I was in the last life. You may not remember, but you were there. Without that, it cannot happen. Then who am I? Oh, this is the right question. You are a soul, you are a jiva. This is the second step on the spiritual path. First step was learning and stop blaming others for everything that happens to us. The second step is that we have to recognize that we are living in the body and therefore we are embodied, not the body. But our whole life is what? Living by the body, for the body, on everybody. Unable to go beyond it. It is for this purpose we are told this principle, that be squarely responsible for yourself. Then the question comes, who am I? So initially we are told, oh, you are a jiva. Accept it blindly. Then we are told the stories. If you do good, you will go to heaven. If you do bad, you will go to hell. That will bring self-control on ourselves. So what are the obstacles in our life? We are obstacle number one. Tell me, who is disturbing us? Nobody. Except our own mind. Because the mind is not controlled. The mind is controlling us. And this is how the mind functions. Blames others. Therefore, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Maheshwara, the Lord Shiva, removes the obstacles, and the obstacle is this. We have to live our life, number one. We have to die our death, number two. We have to live our spiritual life. Nobody can have a proxy on the spiritual path. In Upasana, you can do it. Go to the Shiva temple. A Sethji went to a Shiva temple and told Panditji, Panditji, क्या कर रहे हो? नहीं, I am doing japa, Mrityunjay. Okay, Mrityunjay, do one thing. For me also do Mrityunjay japa, but do Mahamrityunjay, not ordinary. Because I am from Maharashtra. You know what is Maharashtra? Then everything is Maha. If you call a Maharashtrian Murk, they don't like it. Mahamurkha. No, it's okay. So, in that place, the Sethji told, okay, do Mahamrityunjaya japa for me. Okay, Sethji, Dakshina, you people are greedy, money. Okay, take Sawa Rupiah. 1 rupee 25 paisa. And he went. The moment Sethji turned, Panditji said, Sethji, jab ho gaya, over. So early? 100 रुपये में ऐसे ही मिलता है. You can do upasana by proxy. Spiritual life is not lived by proxy. You have to live your own life. When this is not understood, unnecessarily competitions begin. This happened in Mahabaleshwar many years before. We had a retreat there, and after a retreat, we had to leave. So when we got into the car, then the driver said, Swamiji, there is no petrol, I have to fill in. I said, okay, then you go and fill in, come, I'll stand here below the tree, nice, beautiful place. He went. And I was standing alone. One man and one lady came. I didn't know who they are, but normally in India, they must be husband and wife. I said, she was coming for satsang. That man has never come. I said, Mama, why are you torturing Bhole Baba? Swamiji, did he come and tell you anything? I said, I don't know whether he's your husband or not. No, no, he's my husband. And the story started. I said, my God, why did I talk? He said, Swamiji, he's very selfish. I kept quiet. Do you know what happened? I was listening. He gets up in the morning 2 o'clock. 2 to 6. 4 hours he does meditation. At 6 o'clock, then he goes to his bathroom, etc., finishes his bath, and he is a doctor, he goes for his practice. And when I wake up at 6 o'clock, I cannot do meditation. Is it right that he should do meditation alone, not take his wife with him? You could laugh, I could not laugh. Spiritual path is not a crowd. By the one, to the one, all alone, without becoming lonely. Our personal spiritual practice should not be known even to the nearest and dearest of us. Tulsidas ji wrote to Mirabai when her husband and things were torturing and all that. So she wrote him. He wrote her back in reply, Jaake priyan Ram Vaidehi Tajahu Tahi Koti Bairi Sama Jadyapi Paramasanehi. How beautiful it is. Our spiritual practice is all singular. You know, singularity, black hole, is nothing but one without a second. Ekameva dvitiya neha nanasti kinchana neha mamasti kinchana. See? Therefore, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. We stop blaming others and there is no proxy on the spiritual path. Now, what is the spiritual path? This also we must know. Then, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, fourth point. Who is the guide for us? Parabrahma, Paramatma is our guide. We have to reach him. So the real spiritual practice begins when we are attentive. We start from effects to the cause. When we start from periphery to the center. When we start from gross to the subtle. Take whatever you like. For example, let us take one by one. The cause, from the effects to the cause. So start learning in the world. We go to the ocean. Oceans I like very much. This time when I was in Mexico, I was really enjoying. Very beautiful. So, when I reached there, it was a daytime, very rough sea, big waves. Next day, early morning at 5 o'clock, when I went, absolutely calm, like a sheet of glass, not a single ripple. So, when we are seeing the waves and we forget the ocean, then we say, ocean is the cause, waves are the effect. But if you go beyond the cause and effect, what we will know? Ocean and the waves, both are the waters. So from the water standpoint, ocean is not the cause, waves are not the effect. Now apply it subjectively. When father was scolding his digital son, you know, digital children, they are not born, they are downloaded. And the parents of the digital children are, Google and Amazon. Amazon? Amazon. Whatever you want to know, Google tells you. And whatever you want, Amazon gives you. So mummy, daddy and downloaded children. What else can you do with it? So the father became angry with the son. I gave you birth and you behave like this. So the downloaded character said, Dad, enough is enough. If he was a Gujarati child from India, he will say, Dad, it is enough. Gujaratis cannot say dad, they say dead. Whole mass snake che. You know that? Gujaratis, if they have to tell, snacks are in the hall, they will say, whole mass snake che. Go and eat that snake. So, Dad, who told you you gave me birth? So, Dad started shivering. Now, what this fellow is going to talk? He said, Dad, before my birth, who called you Dad? You are father because of me. Now, be attentive. Father and son. Who is the cause and who is the effect? Cause and effects are illusions. If there are no waves, can the ocean be the cause? See? But whether there are waves or no waves, water continues to be. So what is the water? Water is beyond cause and effect. Now apply this principle to everything in life. One day one child asked me this question. Swamiji, God punishes us? I said, yes, He does punish. How does He punish us? Then I said, how to tell this small child? So I asked him, I said, hey, do you like dahi vada? He said, my God, Swamiji, how do you know? I like dahi vada the most. I said, very good. Do you know how is dahi vada? There is the dona made out of waste paper, and in that they put that wet, dilapidated, pathetic looking vada, cold, little bit water also, and then they add dahi on that, yes, and then they add black pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, salt, masala, everything, and then they put one spoon and give it to it. Yes. He started with like this. This is just a story. I'm not going to give you. He said, Swami, I really like dahi vada. I said, forget about it now. In the same manner, Bhagwan has taken our khopdi and the dona. And there, that vada is like our brain. If you don't believe, see your brain. It looks like a vada only. And on that, Bhagwan has sprinkled the spices of intellect. And then He closes and gives you. And you become intelligent. And all intellectuals are intelligently miserable. Simple folks are not miserable. And what is the intelligence? Nothing except cause and effect, cause and effect. They are unable to go beyond cause and effect. They become so objective in their approach. So, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma means that which is beyond cause and effect is the truth. See, another child asked this question, Swamiji, my daddy created me. His daddy created him. His daddy created him. Like that, God created this world. Who created God? Right from childhood. And the philosophers, cheap philosophers, they say, see, God is a human creation. That is not true. That which is beyond cause and effect, is the truth. Now work on this and learn what we have to work. On what ground we say, I am this body? We have not created. The body doesn't listen to us. And yet I am the body. Intelligent people. See? The parents have no right on the children. They are independent. What independent? Actually, our body is the property of our parents. They have the first right on our body. But how arrogant we become? Because logic. Now apply this logic. On what ground we consider ourselves to be the body? Either accept you are not body, or accept you are dumb. Think, my friends, the day we take this as a challenge, then we will be in search of that what is beyond cause and effect. Then one day, by God's grace, we will come to discover that which is beyond cause and effect is beyond the intellect. Intellect is the point where from cause and effect begins. Then what is to be done? Lead an unintelligent life? No. Be very attentive. Then use the intellect, but with guidance. Intellect catches us in logic. It is called as tarka. Great teachers tell, tarkyatam, ma kutarkyatam. Use logic, but not the wrong logic. Now what is the right logic? Right logic is that which falls in line with the scriptural authority. There are four things through which we have to go at the spiritual practice. First is Shruti, Upanishad. Then Yukti, logic. Now what will be the logic? Logic will be two ways. One will be the negative logic and second will be positive logic. Negative logic is, why should I accept what scriptures have said? Negative logic. Positive logic is, when the scriptures have said, why can't I experience? See, it is here the faith comes in place. About his faith, I'll tell you one very beautiful story I read somewhere. One person asked me this question, then I told him this story. He said, you people talk about faith, why so much importance for faith? And why we should believe in these Babajis? I said, I'll tell you a story. Then I told him. I said, which town you belong to? He said, I belong to Mathura. Very good. You must be having a lot of dogs there. Oh God, plenty of them. At midnight or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, one dog starts barking because he has seen something. Other dogs in the whole area have not seen anybody. But when this one dog starts barking, all of them start barking. Why all of this? They are not seen, but they have faith in their dog that he must have seen somebody, therefore he is barking. When the dogs have faith in the dogs, don't you have faith in the human beings? See, friends, if we imagine nobody has seen God, if we have this understanding, nobody has seen God, whether others have seen or not, doesn't matter. You will never see. See, friends, in Ramaraksha Stotra, this point comes. Buddhakoshiku Rishi was revealed this Ramaraksha mantra in his dream. And next day morning, he wrote it. If you say, who says what you can see in the dream, you don't remember in the morning. You don't remember. Don't compare yourself with Buddhakoshiku Rishi. See, friends, therefore, if we really want to think logically, then logic must fall in line with the scriptural authority. It should not be this way. No, it's not possible. It should be this way. Why it is not possible? See, friends, the whole life will change. The first authority of scriptures is accepted without doubt. And by scriptures, we clearly mean Upanishad or Bhagavad Gita. Don't be secular. We should be clear about it. Because these things are not written by a human brain. Shruti is called as apaurushaya. It is not created by human being. It is revealed to them. It's a revelation. About this revelation, I'll tell you one small experience. There was a great master, and in Kanpur, there was a big temple constructed and a big arch. So those people asked, please tell us something to write there on the arch. He said, I'll tell you tomorrow, not today. Next day morning, he got up and told his disciple, write down, and he dictated, and he wrote. He said, sir, what is the reference? We have to write it. He said, I don't know what is the reference. Where from you got it? He said, I don't know. Last night I saw this mantra. Now, should we say that he was bluffing? See, friends, scriptures are revealed to the right person. Upanishad says, Yamai Vesha Vrute Tena Labhyaha Tasesha Atma Vivrute Tanum Swam Bhaye Pragata Kripala Dina Dayala. Bhagavan is not born, he reveals himself. Our Upanishad, our Vedas, our Gita, they are not the product of human intellect. And they were not written after everything was over. Mahabharata was written when Bhagavan Krishna, Vyasji, everybody was there. It is not written 400 years. Then a few people came together, made things out of it and made a religion. No. Therefore, this is so important that logically we must think, but that logic must fall in line with the scriptural authority. So, first Shruti, then Yukti, logic, then Anubhuti. Then come to experience. Then one day you will come to discover there is no experience of. It is experience itself. We are all lost. Experience of. This is objective. Experience by itself. Experience without experiencer is the truth. See, friends, This is how the process of learning will change our approach to life. Then we will not take things for granted in life. We have to walk the path by the one, to the one, all alone without getting lonely and lost in the way. The next step of learning we'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.